Hola, amiga. So, my sourdough starter is looking like yours did the other day. So I just want to give you a little bit of encouragement as what you can do when it's 7 p.m. and you have an active but not at peak sourdough starter and you'd like to use some of it to make some bread that will be ready in 1 hour. Okay, first step, preheat your oven to 450. So here is my starter. He was in the fridge for many days and then I took it out this morning and fed it. And we're going to use 2 cups of this. And then it kind of works as the discard, right? We're discarding, we're gonna feed it later. I mean, we'll feed it after this recipe. Esas partes los puedo cortar. Okay, so we just used, I need to turn my oven on. We used 2 cups of the starter, and then we'll put it in here. 2 cups of starter. So this recipe is actually going to be a yeast bread, 1 hour yeast bread. But since I'm using yeast since my sourdough is not at peak, but I still want to make sourdough bread or sourdough discard bread. So we have 2 cups of discard. Then we need 1 cup of warm water, 2 tablespoons of sugar, or you can use honey or maple syrup, whichever. 3 tablespoons of yeast, and 1 tablespoon of salt, but I'll probably use a little bit less. I don't need all the salt in the world. 3 tablespoons of butter. I'm going to use coconut oil. That's all you have when you were vegan for many, many years. You just get used to it. Okay, now we need, this is where math gets hard. Because when I'm adding a sourdough starter into a recipe, I'm removing 1 cup and 1 cup of flour, 1 cup of water. 4 to 6. That's confusing. Okay, we're going to do 5 cups. It used to always bother me to have a liquid in my cup measure. Now I forget how many cups I did. I'm going to watch the video and see. And then use flour or dry, but now I don't even mind. No big deal. Okay, I don't know how many cups that is, so I'm going to turn off the video and fast forward and check before I ruin the recipe. So this is 6 cups. It was supposed to be like, what did I say? 5 to 6? It's like this is going to be too much flour, but we will find out. In the meantime, I'm going to put away all of my things and I'll feed my starter. I put plastic wrap on my starter because otherwise fruit flies get inside of it. Since I usually leave my lid open a little bit so there's air. I heard that helps with like the bubbles and gases escaping. And I have to use this wonderful plastic wrap and then this so the fruit flies don't have lunch. Let's see how it looks in a little bit. 7:15. It's definitely dry. That's a bummer, but I don't want to ruin it by adding water. I think I should just let it. Maybe I should add just a tiny bit of water. It has nothing to it. Tiniest amount. Tiny. So with this fun recipe, it takes approximately 20 minutes to prep, 20 minutes to rise, and then 20 minutes to bake. 2 is 60 minutes. That's 1 hour, and it's amazing. But I think this might be the first or second time I do a sourdough starter with sourdough discard. So we'll see how it turns out. beautiful ball of 4 loaves of bread. Isn't that crazy? These 4 loaves of bread. So I got this for my sister. She got a 2-pack, gave me one. And then I'll do my other loaves on this. Not be this tough. I totally added too much flour. But we are going to see how the bread turns out. I doubt it'll turn out poorly. I just believe it will turn out different than it normally does. It's hard to work with. Okay, this guy is easy because it's just a round. I'm not going to do too much with it because it's tearing. The more you handle it, the more you can damage it. I think it just turns out tough. I don't know. I'm not an expert. I basically just play with Play-Doh. Pretend it's Play-Doh. Like I showed you, I would just hold the blade. I would just do like the tree / spider. I almost never do anything fancy, but for this, I'll do kind of something different. It's like a face. This will just be your average slits. I'm going to prepare a giant tray of ice because once these go in the oven, I put the tray of ice so it helps give the moisture, the evaporation of the water, it gets them all golden brown. You can also brush them with egg or butter. But I did 15 minutes because our house is very warm. Let's see what happens. It looks the same. He looks more plump, but that's because I just use this to make quesadillas. So it's really a hot pan. I probably cooked the bottom of this bread, to be honest. My boys just use up all the ice to play, so I'm just going to put water in the tray that will go on the bottom. Hello. Okay, so it's really good. I can tell what the result was of not having it hydrated enough, having too much flour. Because when I cut into this bread, usually it's very soft, and this time around, it has like a crunch to it. It has a crunch, a firm base, but it's delicious. I would say it's a little dry. But again, I used 2 cups to start with this. And it's delicious, and I'm not gonna make this recipe. It's so dang good. But it is now 9 o'clock. It's still warm, the bread. No, it's not, it's so cold. It's now 9 o'clock, and look at my start now. So, I'm just gonna let it grow. And then tomorrow morning, we'll see what it looks like. I could possibly make pancakes. And this could be more for sandwiches. But, hope you make it.